Hey guys, in this video we will be taking a look at the Master Grade Wing Gundam Proto Zero. Okay, so taking a look at the box of the Master Grade Wing Gundam Proto Zero, we can see that a lot is going on. This is the Endless Waltz version, so it might look a little different from what you see in the cartoon. We can see the Gundam in its signature double shooting pose, and we can see the bird mode in the background, and you can kinda see the Mercurius invade floating in the lower right hand side. On one side of the box we can see the front view and rear view. We can see the Neo bird mode and some other gimmicks of the parts and weapons. So we got some accessory details, but they're all in Japanese. On the other side of the box we can see the double shooting pose. We also got some info about the Endless Waltz mangas, but also in Japanese. And in the corner here we can see the list price is 4,800 yen, which is around 2,400 pesos. Okay, now let's open it up. We've got quite a few packs in here. A nice manual here. The EW line always has some nice manuals. We have a few details in here written in Japanese, and you can see the parts list here. It comes with a base. Of course, some assembly instructions here, and we can see the centerfold is colored with some more info but written in Japanese. Assembly instructions again, and we have some instructions in this fold out page here for the base that's included, with instructions about the adapters needed, and they show you how it looks like on the base. The transformation instructions, and of course at the end we always have the marking guide, and at the back we have the painting guide here for the mobile suit and for the pilot figures. Moving on to the runners here, we have runner A with some multiple colors, a nice clear green, nice gray, red, and dark blue. Runner B with some white parts for the shield and some other armor parts. Some more white armor parts with runner C. Most of the ones here are for the legs, and we have two of those. Runner D with some nice inner frame gray, and you can see that this comes with swappable fingers. Runner E with some leg inner frame here, and of course that would mean that we have two of those because, you know, two legs. Runner F with some internal frame for the backpack. G1 in some nice yellow parts here, and the top has a copy which is also G2. Runner H in some nice red, and we have two of these. Runner I for some deep blue parts. We have two of these as well. We have SP4 here in some bright green beam effects. A runner of polycaps. And we have the runner for the included base. We've got a sticker sheet here for the decals. And we have a really small sheet of dry transfer decal. We have this shiny sheet here of foil stickers for the sensors. And that's pretty much it for everything that comes in the box, so the next step from here would be to put it all together. Here we have the Master Grade Wing Proto Zero all built up straight out of the box. Sorry for the rain noise, it just happened to rain today while I'm recording, so what you gonna do? Generally, master grades from the Gundam Wing series are very simple when it comes to construction. Much like the Gundam Epion, which we took a look at a while back, this too has a very simple construction, but it also does not lack in very nice detailing. Part separation is really good, although it's not perfect. We have this thigh seam line, so if you don't like seam lines, you better take note of that. But that's pretty much it. As you can see, this kit gives us very nice color accuracy. Everything that has to be white, red, blue, or yellow have the parts molded in the right color. We even have clear green pieces for the chest, the head, and shield sensors. So even if this isn't really one of my favorite Gundam designs, I still have to hand it to Bandai for making this a great kit. Definitely a kit to get if you're a fan of the Gundam Wing designs, or even just the design of the Wing Proto Zero. Taking a closer look at the accessories here, first we have the shield. It can extend, just like it did in the show. It has these yellow fins that flare out for the transformation into bird mode. Again, you can see part separation is really good. We can see the white parts poking through the red, and some gray parts poking through the white. And down underneath here we can see the internal gray parts here, and we have this hood here for the head of the Gundam when it's in bird mode, so you can hide the head, making it look less of a folded up Gundam. So really nice shield. Next up, we have the iconic twin buster rifles. Nicely part separated with the yellow parts here and some other mechanical details. We have these tabs inside that you flip out if you want to put them together, like so. Pretty sturdy connection. And for the transformation, we have these tabs here on the insides again for plugging it into the shield for when it's in bird mode. You can also tuck in the handles like so. No seam lines or anything, so overall a pretty good weapon. We have some beam saber handles that can be stored in the shoulders. They look really tiny in my opinion, and they come with bright green kind of bent saber effects. This is my favorite saber effect shape, so I think that's pretty cool. For the swappable fingers, we have some closed fists, spread open fingers, trigger fingers for both left and right, and some regular holding fingers for the beam sabers. We also have these adapter pieces for the bird mode and the mobile suit mode, and of course, where are you gonna put that but on this base? So yes, this is an included base that comes with the kit. So a big thumbs up from me. It just makes more sense to have a base included with your kit. And of course, let's not forget about the tiny hero Yui here. Now a closer look at the kit itself. The head has a hinge down on the base of the neck, and it's on a ball joint on the top. You can go all the way around if you wanted to. You can look up, can look down that far. Side to side tilts, not much, but it's there. And we got some Vulcans here up on the shoulders, looking pretty good. Shoulder here is independent and it can shift down for the transformation. But yeah, this shoulder armor is pretty loose if you don't get to lock it in place properly. This opens for the hatch of the beam sabers. There's a shoulder guard here, and we got a thruster underneath there. Can go all the way around. Can raise the shoulder to the side about parallel to the ground, a little less than parallel. Bicep swivel. Double jointed elbow, but the shoulder armor kinda gets in the way. Wrist is on a basic ball joint, ball jointed thumb, and the swappable fingers. And I almost forgot, the shoulder can move forward like so, so some nice slashing and reaching across poses can be done. For the backpack here, we can move the wings like this and like this. We can also twist them like so. Kind of weird though that you can't tilt it this way, and then we can open it up like so. Both sides open simultaneously like so, and you can see some nice details in there. We got a thruster in there, and this wing bit here moves up and down like so, looking like that from the back, and it can twist this way and that way. So you can move the wings anywhere you want except to tilt them up or forward. We've got a really nice cockpit hatch that you just pull open like so, and you can see the seated pilot Hero Yui in there, and you can see some nice mechanical details there when you pull it open, and just push it back in when you want to close it. Torso articulation, you've got a really nice crunch. Not so much side to side except for the ball joint at the base of the torso. And for twists, actually you can go all the way around. The front skirts are on a ball and hinge, so you can get them up pretty high like so. Some nice internal details there. Side skirt is on a ball joint, so it can go up that much, go forward and back a little bit. We also have this flaring out part here. The back skirt can flap back like so. Also some nice internal details there. Again, there's a seam line that runs down the thigh like so. We have a thigh swivel here. Anyway, it can kick up that far, pretty good. And to the back, not parallel to the ground, but it's okay, I guess. If the side skirts weren't in the way, you can get a full split, but with them being there, you can get a pretty wide stance if you needed it. We've got a double jointed knee here, pretty good. Although the knee itself is pretty hollow, so you might want to take note of that. But the knee armor itself has some gray internal detail poking through. Same here on the side of the calf. So the knee armor can split here. The back of the leg armor here can move up and out like so for the transformation. The ankle guard is just on a hinge like so. Ball jointed ankle here. a full toe bend here for the transformation. And that's pretty much it for the articulation. Using the articulation and the accessories together, you can definitely have yourself a really good display piece. This really isn't on the top of my list in terms of Gundam designs I like, but I can't deny that this kit looks great. Here it is in its signature double buster shooting pose. Not the most exciting pose in my opinion, but it's good to know that it can do the pose it's known for. Not only does it look good in shooting and slashing poses, the transformation looks really nice as well. The shield even has this little cover for the head, making it look a little less like a twisted up Gundam. And overall, it just looks like a really good transformation in my opinion. Now to wrap up this review of the Master Grade Wing Gundam Proto Zero, aside from the thigh seam lines, it's an overall solid kit that looks great and comes with nice accessories. Easy enough to build for beginners, and if you're a fan of the design, I'd say get one. You won't be disappointed. Well, that's pretty much it for my review. If you haven't subscribed, please do. Maybe even leave a like, a comment, and hit that bell if you're feeling a bit wild today. Thanks for watching. Bye!